Hey guys, this is Isaac. We are back with more Minecraft. Currently we are down in, a little bit of starting frame rate, I guess. Anyway, it's just turning back today, and I just built a little addition onto my house. This is, of course, my house. There's a little room here, which I'm turning into a mine shaft. And, ooh, I hear a skeleton dying. Huh. Maybe I can see him from up in here. Well, there's one skeleton that's not going to die. He's in the water. That always frustrates me. Well, I have big plans for today, because it is finally time to begin my building project. And did I really miss that corner? Oh man. Ugh. Oh well, I'll leave it. It lets me get up on top of the house, which might be helpful sometime. Anyway, I have big plans for today, one of which is apparently harvesting my crops. And those big plans are gathering sand. Sounds very exciting, I know. I'm going to have to gather a bunch of sand for my building project. So I've loaded up on torches. Still probably not quite enough, but I don't really want to make extra. Not yet. And I will trek out into the world, because right now I have very little sand, sadly. Just doing a little bit of work that night in my, I really should just destroy that pig. I was doing a little bit of work last night in that little cave system down there. And, well, I guess it was going pretty well. Haven't really hit anything exciting yet, but I did hit a big gravel room, which is always fun. Well, let's see if this doesn't destroy the crops. It doesn't seem like it is. Of course, my harvesting is, but that's intentional. And then I did run out here last night and step on that one, and that destroyed it. So that was a mistake. And I will plant these. I guess I'm almost at capacity here, which is kind of nice. Now I have a little bit of extra food for my journey. I think it's this way. Yeah. And off we go. Now if you're wondering why I'm bringing torches to mine sand, then clearly you don't know the joys of torch mining. If I can find a really deep deposit of sand, then using torches to mine it is noticeably faster than using shovels, especially stone, but it's even faster than diamond, so torch mining is an invaluable skill to learn. I like the look of that shore. Let me go over there. I have several stages of items that I have to find before I'm ready to actually start constructing. First of all, I need to get a bunch of sand, because I want at least a component of my structure to be underwater, which requires lots of glass. Second off, I want to build a small quarry, probably 6x6 or 8x8, and I'll just quarry that all the way down to diamond level. I don't want to make it bigger, since this is not really my main file, but I need at least a small quarry so I can get a decent amount of cobblestone stored up. And I also still need to find a good venue. I haven't really found a great venue yet. See how deep it goes here. Well, that's not impressive at all. I'll look around a little bit, but unless it gets deeper pretty quickly, then I don't really want to work here. Actually, if anything, it seems to get less deep. This is a very unimpressive sand deposit. Really nothing here. Over here looks equally unrewarding. There's a bunch of trees, but may as well check. Oh, coal. That's a nice little find. So I need to start a quarry. I need to get lots of sand and also reeds. I want some reeds. And it's actually quite a lot of coal. And I also want a, whatchamacallit, lava. I want some lava. So that's another purpose of the quarry. And I actually am curious, do you guys want to see me quarrying? Because I don't mind recording like 15 minutes of me quarrying, discussing how I mine large scales effectively. And also, just other topics, just ranting about anything that comes in my mind. Which I'm very good at. I actually recently recorded some gameplay that I'm going to be putting a kind of odd commentary over. It's not Minecraft, you'll see when I release it, but maybe that'll be interesting to you guys. Just going to be me discussing an issue that's important to me. I have a few that I've been thinking about, but I think I've settled on one. Not like a world issue, just, I guess maybe issue's the wrong word, just a thing. I wish there was some easy way to find clay, and nobody better say Envy Edit. I don't use Envy Edit. But I would like a little bit more clay. I think I have like 4 blocks of it or something stupid, but not as much as I would like. And doesn't really seem to be any sand over here, but hopefully if I continue to follow the coast, I'll hit some more. I think I want to go this way too. Oh, there's some reeds. That's good. So that's one step down. Experiencing some frame rate issues, but that's normal when I have my recorder running. Ooh, that's actually kind of interesting. There's some clay down there, and I think I hear a skeleton. I am way too far away from my spawn to get back here in time to save my stuff, but I'm not carrying all that much value, to be honest. The clays, I mean, the coal is the big stuff. And once I get these reeds, they're kind of important to me. Oh, by the way, I would not suggest just like randomly running away from your spawn like I did until you have a compass. And I'll probably be getting a compass in the next episode, because that's when I'm going to finish that mine shaft. And if that mine shaft doesn't find anything around it, then I'll start the quarry pretty much immediately. But otherwise, I don't mind leaving the quarry waiting for a few days. I think that's the shore where I just came from. Okay, here's hoping this is a dungeon. Oh! Well, hello there. Found him. Huh. That was a stupid block to destroy. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, let's go about this in a much more intelligent fashion than last time. Well, last time, I mean last cave, not last dungeon. Last dungeon I did okay in. That's just because it was the one from episode 1, which was just exposed to the air. No worries. But this one I have a much more devious plan for. There we go. Get owned, all of yous. Now, with any luck, that will have at least pushed him away. Oh yeah, definitely pushed him down there. It makes it much more difficult for me to get back out, but I think this is still probably a preferable method. I'll also try and knock that ceiling out more. I don't like how covered up this area is. I keep getting diverted from my goals by all these exciting caves. Still, if I have a bunch of iron tools, it'll make the quarrying go much faster. And now there's a sheep down in there. That's a little bit better lighting. I can settle for this. I'm going to guess that he was swept down this way. So I want to be careful when going down that path eventually. Did I just see a sheep's head just bob into air and then vanish? I think the sheep got swept down this path. Yep, there he is. Poor, poor sheep. I'm guessing he was not expecting this much excitement out of his sheep day. A little bit of iron. Nothing too amazing. Does this dead end? Really? Huh. Okay. So, this path is not very interesting. And water elevators are so slow. There we go. Probably gonna die down here, actually. I just heard a skeleton noise, too. That was stupid. I'm gonna try and stick to the edges of this, but... Oh god. Flee! Oh, hello there. I have no arrows. Wow. That is actually pretty funny. I can't believe I forgot arrows. I remembered the bow. Grr. You know, judging by how quickly he was spawned in there, I'm pretty sure that's actually going to be a dungeon. So I'm definitely going to... Well, I don't know. I guess I was farting around in this area for a little while. But typically, if you just run right into a cave, there won't be any monsters there. It's when you start going slowly that they start spawning. Oh man, I hope I can make it back before night is fully fallen. Either that or I could just build like a little hut out here. Oh, zombie noise. Right there. I heard a zombie noise. I can't even see my tower. Uh-oh. I may just have to build a little hidey hut out here on this sand. Which would be okay, because then I can mine the sand tomorrow. Is my spawn beach like on the other side of that, or? Eh. Okay, hut time. I have lots of dirt. I'm gonna build it on top of that tree. Which is actually a very good strategy. I'm not just like joking around. Whenever you're out on one of these little journeys and away from a really safe house, just climb up onto a tree. Light the top of the tree. If it's a large one like this, you can probably even mine some logs at night, but I won't be doing that because it's kind of sketchy. If I just light up here, I shouldn't even really need to build a house, but I may as well. Tree fort. Oh man, maybe that's what I should build. It wouldn't have leaves, but I guess I could, ooh. What if I took a bunch of logs and built like a giant trunk, and then built branches onto it, and I could attach dirt blocks and then plant a sapling in them, and then it would look like it had leaves. Oh, giant tree fort's looking kind of tempting, actually. I'm going to build that in one of my files. I don't know if it'll be the Let's Play. I wonder if I can go down one more level. Yeah. It's actually a decent little tree hut. And I don't have any glass, which is kind of sad, but I can make some. I have some sand and some coal. No logs. He says jokingly. Okay, so that's actually an interesting idea. You guys will have to vote. Do you want to see a giant tree fort or a partially underwater building built into the side of a cliff? Or another option entirely? And I'm also, probably whichever option I go with, I'm going to build a, I don't really know exactly how you define it. What am I getting again? Oh, glass. I don't really know exactly how you define it, but it is a, I guess like lighthouse with a lava lighting element. I think that should be kind of cool. That was suggested to me by another SwedishGamePros viewer. I think that's a safe drop. Well, that is. Yeah, it's just 3. That's safe. So, plenty of options. Plenty of options. I don't... Actually, since that's such an interesting question, I don't think I'll record another episode after this, so... Hopefully I'll be able to release this the day of recording, and then we can all have a merry fireside chat about what exactly it is that I should construct next. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.